Now, here's Johnny
and Tony
and Scooter. I made it to Wednesday.
Oh,
man. Wednesday's great because I know I only got today and tomorrow left. Now, that'll change when football starts up. We'll be going back to 5 days.
Close.
We're getting really close. I did watch Hard Knocks last night. We're not going to talk about it today. I'm going to give you guys another, full day to watch it. Tony, you got HBO Max. Scooter, you just got to find it somehow. And give it a shot. It was okay.
I'll go home and watch it.
I will say this: it's the same formula every year.
Yeah, you think it's getting old?
Yes. That was going to be my point. I watched it and basically said to myself during the show, "I've seen this movie before a number of times." You bring in a team, we show the new rookies, we got the quarterback.
General manager in there.
The GM had a big role last night talking about how they had to let Kenneth Walker III go, the MVP of the Super Bowl. There's kids involved sometimes. They're at camp, opening day, everybody meeting everybody. I will say this, Mike McDonald, he's a weird dude. An head coach. He's a Super Bowl champion. He's a bizarre guy. He's just a weird guy.
See, same thing's happened to me with quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm about halfway through it, and I haven't gone back to watch it.
So it's good, right?
Yeah, but it's
just the same.
But it's the same.
They can't change much.
The formula works.
Yes.
And as far as Hard Knocks is concerned, they've been doing this for 20 years. So
have they really?
I don't know the exact number, but I would say it's really close to that. And the formula is just going to be the same. Liv Schreiber's great, as always, the voice of God.
Yeah.
25 years.
25 years.
2001.
So,
do you know who was on the first one?
I will go New York Giants.
Green Bay Packers.
Dallas Cowboys.
Nope. Y'all want to keep going?
No.
Baltimore Ravens.
It would have taken me a long time to get there.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in there.
I thought back 25 years ago, I thought they were the Baltimore Colts.
Well, 2001, you got to think they would have had Ed Reed and who's that other scary dude? Ray Lewis.
Other scary dude.
The other scary dude. You know what?
He might have been the ultimate.
He's not wrong.
Dude.
Those were scary.
Yeah.
So again, it's good, but it's formulaic, and it's it's the same thing just about every year. Doesn't mean it's bad. Some of the fights in practice, those are always highlighted. Offensive linemen and defensive linemen beating each other up. Sam Darnold's a nice guy. Pretty vanilla, pretty boring. He did get married over the off season.
He's making more money.
He outkicked his coverage in that area, but he should have.
Don't they all?
Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah.
Put that on the resume. By the way, did you see Scooter or Tony, Kenny the Jet Smith's new wife?
No. Is it worth a look up?
Yeah, and I'm going to say half his age. She is a Croatian content person on the internet.
So I put Kenny Smith in. The second thing came up as Kenny Smith's wife.
Yeah.
That's a certified 5.
Kenny Smith's wife is a influencer on social media, and she's from Croatia. And I'm going to say half his age. And I don't know how old Kenny is. Probably, what do you think Tony is? Kenny Smith is, Tony? 55?
I would say
she's 30. She's 30 maybe.
He's 61.
He's 61. So half his age would be correct then.
That would be us with her.
She is.
Yeah, exactly.
She is 41 or 42.
Really? Yeah. Well, she doesn't look it.
She does not.
No.
I will tell you that. Congratulations to her.
As you would say, smoking.
I don't know why I thought of that. I saw it this morning. I said Sam Darnold got married. It immediately came to mind. Oh, yeah, Kenny Smith's got a new wife. Charles looked at her and said, "That's ridiculous." But anyway, the M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 502-384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, we'd like you to do it in this first segment, 384-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 502-414-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line is presented by Gameday Men's Health, obviously. Redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMensHealth.com. A new era, defining a new era in men's health.
That's Kenny the Jet's third wife, I just read.
Yeah, well, he's getting younger.
Trading them in for newer models.
Yes, he is. And hit us up on the text line 414-1450. Big X YouTube stream is fueled by Thornton's. Power up with great coffee, fuel, and discounts at every stop. Thank you for watching on the Thornton's YouTube Big X channel. As always, if you're listening at home, on the road, at work, or on the podcast, we appreciate it, as always. Julia Roberts movies coming up in the next segment today. Scooter was ambivalent about this at best. Tony actually said he wasn't going to show up today because I chose Julia Roberts, but here he is. And we will give you our top 5 Julia Roberts movies. We've done Tom Hanks, Adam Sandler, Matt Damon. And now Julia Roberts today. I thought, this was my choice. I thought, let's get a woman in here. I thought about Meryl Streep, older movies there for the most part. Margot Robbie, not enough of a catalog, very good, of movies. Julia Roberts, 400. For comparison, Matt Damon had 100 credits on IMDb. Julia Roberts, 452.
That's insane.
A lot of them are really small parts.
Yes. I mean, she did some TV stuff as well along the way.
I admittedly had to watch one yesterday to get up to 5.
Do you want to save it?
Yeah, save it.
Okay,
I'll save it.
We'll save it.
Yeah.
So we'll do that in the second segment. The Max Pack 3-2 last night, started 3-0. Felt good. Had the Dodgers, though, and I was happy to lose that one once I had lost my other one, which was the Cardinals. But 3-2, we'll try again today. I thought, man, I'm going to go 4-1 here. I was excited to come in and tell everybody 4-1. The Cardinals, who scored 13 runs the night before, couldn't score against the Yankees.
Did you have a late over?
I did.
There were some high scores late. I was watching them.
The last 4 games, the last 3 games, and then I had to pick one of the 8-10 games, and I picked the right one. I picked the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays, 4-team, 4-leg over, bang, bang.
I figured.
Moneymaker.
Now that I have the MLB again, I was sitting down last night watching 3 games, and I'm like, John's got to have overs.
A lot of guys got their, and we'll give you another Max Pack coming up. A lot of guys got their starts with their new teams last night. It went well for a couple, and it didn't go particularly well for the other ones. Now, Tarek Skubal is the one everybody's paying attention to. Got his first start as a Dodger in Wrigley Field. He lost 5-1. It's not his fault that the Dodgers only scored 1 run against Javier Assad and a number of relievers there. Skubal pitched pretty well, Tony. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. I guess if you're the Dodgers, you'll take that just about every time out. That's an ERA of 3 in that game. Only gave up 4 hits in 6 innings. Unfortunately for him, Dansby Swanson hit a bomb.
Yeah.
And then Bregman had a big hit off the wall that Kyle Tucker probably should have caught and did not catch for the Dodgers. And the Reds get some late addition runs as well. Pete Crow Armstrong has got an argument for MVP. He really does. I think it's going to be Yordan Alvarez because right now Yordan Alvarez is a Triple Crown winner. Think about that.
Yeah.
He leads the league. Talk about him. Nobody talks about him or that achievement really anymore. Batting average, which means nothing anymore. Home runs, RBIs. He's leading the league in all 3 categories. So if you do that, you're the MVP. I don't care what you say.
Ohtani's not pitching. If Ohtani was still pitching the way he was, it would be
okay.
close.
Let's say Ohtani's pitching fairly well, and he's doing.
He was close to the Cy Young,
and he's doing what he's doing with the bat. Alvarez, in my opinion, wins MVP because of the Triple Crown.
I don't disagree.
If you win the Triple Crown, you should win the MVP. Now, people will say, yeah, but look what Ohtani's doing when he's pitching. He's pitching also.
Yeah.
He is batting first and pitching in games, and that's crazy.
But he's not pitching right now. So, Alvarez, nobody sees the Astros, John.
Nobody. Until of late, they weren't very good.
Yeah.
Now, they've been the best team in baseball along with the Red Sox in the last month, but they were forgotten in the first half of the season. No question about it. Now they're in first place. It's a little bit different.
Scooter, didn't you pick the Astros?
Not sure.
I think you did because you were complaining about it when we went over.
I don't know where that paper is. I must have thrown it away because it had me.
Because it had you really bad.
Not good. So Skubal pitched okay, but he took the loss last night. By the way, that's 5 losses in a row for the Dodgers. Should they panic?
Oh man, they're done.
Are they even going to make the playoffs?
Ed would get off the bandwagon. He was a Dodgers fan.
They stink. The other starter pitching-wise last night did not have a good night. Freddie Peralta, who went from the hapless Mets to the Tampa Bay Rays, had a 5-1 lead, Tony. He ended up going 3 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 7 earned runs, a walk, and 3 strikeouts.
But they won.
They did win, and you're in Colorado, so I give him a bit of a break because it's in Colorado. But you get a home run. Here's a guy that had a great opening game for his team. Liam Hicks, the new catcher for the Rays, came over from Miami, so he didn't even have to leave the state. He hits a grand slam in his first at bat as a Tampa Bay Ray.
Yeah, get people to like you.
That's how you do it.
2 for 5, grand slam, run scored, 4 RBIs. So good night for him, and a good night for Louis Arise, the newest Philadelphia Philly. Guess where he was hitting in the lineup? I know you were playing softball last night. Guess where he was hitting in the lineup?
7.
6.
4th. It was Schwarber, Turner, Harper. Arise. Now, three of those.
I mean, you know what?
3 of those guys are lefties. Okay. So Washington did a smart thing. They had an opener who was a left-hander. He gave up a hit to Turner, a walk to Harper, and then a double RBI to Arise. And then they took him out and brought Zach Littell in, who was a scheduled starter. But Arise was 2 for 4, a double, run scored, 2 RBIs in his debut with Philly. And the Philly fans, you know how they are. He's the best thing since sliced bread. They were loving some Louis Arise last night.
Well, he's such a good hitter.
He doesn't strike out.
Yeah.
He doesn't walk a lot, but he's a contact guy, which, again, in this day and age, doesn't mean a lot. But
as one of the slowest.
John Crux said he's the closest thing. Now, this is a little hyperbole. Closest thing to Tony Gwynn he's seen.
I knew that's what he was going to say because I've watched him, and his bat speed is one of the slowest in the major leagues. But his hand-eye coordination and contact is off the chart.
Yeah, and now Harper, by the way, has moved back to right field.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was in right field last night. That allowed Arise is going to play second. They moved Stott to third, and they moved Alec Boehm over to first base. So the Phillies are trying to get their defense. Now, Trey Turner's got almost 20 errors this season. He has not had a good year at shortstop defensively. But they're trying to shore up their defense. Harper's not young, Tony, but he agreed to go back out to right field. I give him credit for that. And the first play of the game, a ball hit right over his head, and he went and got it.
He was always a good outfielder.
Yeah, he was. The feel-good story of the night, though, was George Lombard Jr. Did you see this?
Yep.
I don't know how old he is, 20, maybe 21. The Yankees call him up. The night before, he FaceTimes his parents.
21.
He's 21, and he says, hey, Yankees are calling me up. I wanted to let you guys know I'll be playing shortstop and in the lineup for the New York Yankees in Yankee Stadium tomorrow. Well, their other son, whose name escapes me, is making Jacob is making his professional debut in single A in the Cardinals organization. They were planning all along to go watch Jacob play. Well, what do?
You go to Georgia's game.
Jacob called them and said, you go to Georgia's game. This is shortstop for the New York Yankees Major League debut. Someday I'll have my Major League debut and he can come to bat, which is, I think, a really cool thing for the younger son to say. So George Lombard plays. Not only does he make a great play to start a double play, it's short, but he hits a home run. And while that's going on, his brother in his professional debut also hits a home run.
An hour later.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unbelievable. How would you like to be those parents, Tony?
Proud.
That's nuts. And I told my wife this morning as we were watching on SportsCenter, couldn't believe she was in the room with me watching SportsCenter, but I said, this is why sports is great. Yep. There it is right there.
That's the exact phrase I used on my show this morning.
I don't listen to your show.
Stories.
What time's that on again?
I know. Before you wake up. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's basically what I said. It's like these types of stories are what makes sports awesome.
I mean, I had a lump in my throat. I thought, I'm just thinking about those parents. That's unbelievable. Now, they probably have to go watch the younger son play now. You got to even things out for your kids. So they probably don't want to do that, but now they have to. Or do you stay in Yankee Stadium? Got a day game today.
Yeah, I had this conversation on the golf course, not this exact conversation with Brandon Fott. Brandon Fott.
Oh, they have a night game. I'm sorry.
We were in a golf cart together, and they got talking about, getting called up and doing stuff. I said, how unbelievable was it when you were in Texas? Watching your son pitch his first major league game. They had like 30 people there. It's just, parents give up a lot for these kids.
Yeah.
They're not kids in the major leagues,
Well,
but
you give up everything sometimes.
so this is a great story, and I know Brian doesn't care if I tell it, but 3 kids had played at Bellarmine, a couple years apart, all of them. They all played on different teams, so they traveled. Brian would go one way, his wife Stacy would go one way, and his grandpa would go with one of them. So they had to split up to do this. It's not cheap.
No,
the kids might get some stuff taken care of, but families that travel in AAU or whatever you want to call it, summer league, all that stuff, any level of volleyball, basketball.
When you're on a travel team,
The family has to pay for rooms, for travel, for food, and you have other kids. And it's hard on parents if you don't have a lot of money. And a lot of parents, it's hard on the kids if they don't really want to do it anymore because parents put so much money into it. Yeah. And it's just a tough situation. And when a kid makes it, wow.
Then
you
get
all that time and all that money paid off.
You finally get to reap the rewards for what you have put out financially and physically and emotionally and all that stuff. Yeah. And that's what the Lombards did last night.
That'd be unbelievable.
That's what they did. And Brian Fott's having a lot of fun because Brandon's team has won his last 7 starts. He's got 6 wins in a row.
Makes it a whole lot more fun.
Makes it a whole lot more fun when you're winning. I've heard that. All right, we got some football news we're going to get to after the next segment, but Scooter's smiling like crazy today. Indiana fan is just as happy as you don't know.
I guess I missed something.
Uh-oh.
Do you know who?
Oh, no, Don. No,
I'm just going to tease.
Let's just tease. Yeah, I thought you were going to.
You know who Stephen Daly is?
Oh, baby.
Let's go to a break. Let's go to a break, John.
Let's take a break. Julia Roberts movies coming up next. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus on this hump day.
Hump day.
M&M Carnage hotline is now closed.
Shut it down.
Gameday Men's Health text line still open. You can still get us your favorite Julia Roberts movies, 502-414-1450. That's the number of the text line, sponsored by Gameday Men's Health.
What was that teaser we were doing, John?
I'm not listening to anything else the rest of the show.
Well, he's pretty happy now.
I'm jacked up.
Because Indiana football star defensive lineman Stephen Daly led the team with 19 tackles for loss last year, will return to the Hoosiers for his fifth year. This is according to Pete Thamel from ESPN. He is eligible for his fifth and final year in the wake of the district court ruling in Colorado. So there you go, Scooter. You're getting your best tackle for loss guy back.
That makes me real excited.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban must have stepped in.
Coach Sig must be pretty happy. John Mellencamp got him.
Well, and he's the guy. He wasn't even a pivotal guy for us down the stretch because he had gotten hurt, I want to say, in the Big Ten championship maybe. So he didn't – I don't think he played in the playoffs at all.
It said he missed the entire playoff after suffering a knee injury during a post-game celebration.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. Yeah.
So jumping up and celebrating and you land and twist your knee.
Yeah. So when he went down, everybody was worried that how do we replace this guy?
Yeah.
And you still run to the championship. So that's really good news. I'm very happy.
Goes to show you when you started a school, like it says he started at Kent State. And now
in this day and age, with the transfer portal and the rules the way they are, that's what happens. These smaller schools get poached. It happens in all sports.
Oh, yeah.
Some quick sad news here. Rest in peace to one of Churchill Downs' most winningest jockeys, Robbie Alvarado, passed away yesterday at the age of 52. I'm sure, Tony, he either won or lost you a lot of money or both along the way, but just sad news. I know he had that big spill at Churchill last year. It took him a while to get over that, but this was apparently a heart issue. He was heart surgery and just didn't come out of it, and that's just sad news. And Robbie Alvarado leaves behind a wife and 2 children and will be missed for sure.
Yeah, I was just trying to pull it up here, but yeah, he retired in 2022.
So that was a few years ago. He had that spill. Yeah.
Yeah, he earned over $221 million.
Ooh.
He didn't make that.
Well,
he
made
earned it.
about 10% of that, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
So R.I.P. Robbie.
He rode curling.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, to the Preakness and the Breeders' Cup Classic.
That'll get you some money.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time for our weekly summer Wednesday movie feature.
We need an intro music.
Yeah, well, it's August 4th now. Nice to think of it now.
What's the big movie company that's like
Paramount?
Yeah, the one that's like real memorable when they open.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is Warner Brothers.
Julia Roberts is our focus today.
That was John Spears.
I thought it was time to get a woman on here. Next week, we're going to go diverse. We'll tell you later in the week who that's going to be. But we'll tell you later in the show who that's going to be. But it'll be Scooter's pick, and he's already made his choice, right?
I've already made my top 5 list.
Man, he's working hard.
So top 5 Julia Roberts movies. You don't think there are a lot, and then you start doing a little research, and man, look at that. I got 2 pages full written down here.
I typed in Julia Roberts on Netflix last night, and there was at least 15 that popped up.
It's crazy. All right, let's start with you, Scooter. You're number 5 here.
I'm putting this movie here at 5 because I just quite
Is this
frankly,
the one you watched yesterday?
No.
Okay.
But quite frankly, I haven't seen this one in a very, very long time. But I have seen it, so I'm going to go with Hook here at number 5.
Okay, Tinkerbell.
Yeah, Tinkerbell.
Robin Williams in that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching it with my kids. Loved it. Thought it was great.
Yeah, I remember
a
liking it
long
as
time
well.
ago because my kids were now older. But
Came out in 91.
yes, 1991. Hook. Yeah, I like it. It's off the wall there.
All mine are. Just wait.
Well, my number 5's kind of like yours, something I hadn't seen in a long time, and when I saw it, I put it on as my number 5.
All right.
And you all won't have this on there. It was in 1993.
I bet I do.
The Pelican Brief.
That's my number 5 as well.
Wow, man.
That's actually my number 2.
Number 2? Well,
Number
you haven't seen as many as
I
we
haven't.
have. Is that fair to say?
That's very fair.
The Pelican Brief from 1993. It's 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb. I thought it would be higher.
Yeah, it's only 56% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You can't go wrong with Denzel Washington and
Yeah.
Julia Roberts. It's a
Yeah.
John Grisham novel, which I read, as a matter of fact. The Pelican Brief. The late Sam Shepard is great. It doesn't end well for him. He's our teacher. John Hurd, the late John Hurd from the dad from Home Alone. He's in it as well. Tony Goldwyn, not a good guy in this movie, but Julia Roberts as Darby Shaw, Tony, basically figures out, writes a brief explaining what could have happened in this certain situation in the government. She's right, and the government's out to kill her. Denzel Washington's a reporter that helps her stay hidden and on the run. It's a thriller, and I agree with you. I think
I'll have to go back and
I think
watch
it's
it
a
again.
lot better than the grades it's gotten. Any John Grisham movie is usually pretty good, and I'm with you. I'm number 5 on that one as well. Number 4, Scooter.
Number 4 for me, pretty similar to my number 5. I know I loved this movie back in the day, but I haven't seen it in quite a while. Pretty Woman. Give me number 4 for Pretty Woman.
It's number 1 on mine.
It's number 2 on mine. So my daughter got very upset. She thinks that she's a prostitute. It's just belittling to women, so she wouldn't put it on her list. I said it's a great romantic comedy. That's all it is. She happens to be a prostitute, but Richard Gere, Hector Elizondo is great as the hotel manager.
I love her laugh, her snorting laugh.
Laura San Giacomo as her prostitute roommate is very good in this as well. But what do you like about it, Scooter?
I mean, like I said, I haven't seen it in a very long time, but I remember I mentioned it earlier this week. This is my dad's favorite actress, and I know he was a big Pretty Woman guy. He watched it, seemed like all the time, but yeah, I don't really remember it. I probably should have went back.
7.1 on IMDb, which is pretty good.
84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Richard Gere is basically this rich corporate raider. He's taking bad businesses, breaking them apart. Gets lost on Hollywood Boulevard in George Costanza's car, and picks up Julia Roberts, and she ends up. Yeah, that is great at the polo match. Yeah, it's just a fun rom-com.
It is.
To enjoy. All right, Scooter, since we all had that on our list, back to you for your number 3.
Number 3.
Oh, wait a minute.
We got to go 4.
We got to go
got
4.
my
So,
4.
Tony, you're number 4.
I'm going to go on. You probably got it on there, too. Notting Hill.
That's my number 1.
It's a great movie.
What?
You haven't seen Notting Hill?
Number 1?
Number 1.
There's
for
only
me.
one answer for number 1.
I know, and I know where you're going.
I
but
got that.
To me, this is my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I think it's a great movie.
Notting Hill from 1999. She plays actress Anna Scott. Hugh Grant falls in love with her not once, not twice, but 3 times along the way in this movie. He's a commoner, a bookstore owner in London, in Notting Hill. And she's this famous actress who gets caught in some nude photos, comes to stay with him, and he kind of protects her. Then press finds out she's there, and hijinks ensue. The cast
Guilty Pleasure is
the cast of characters. It is my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
The cast of characters in this, including Hugh Grant's roommate, Reese Ifans, is
He's great.
And that's my number 1. And it's your number 4,
My number 4.
Tony. And you do not have it on your list, Scooter.
Nope.
Correct? Well, you suck. My number 4 is going to be Scooter's number 1. That's pause for dramatic effect. From 2000, Academy Award winner for Aaron Brockovich.
Yep.
It's my number 2.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
It's my number 2.
And I only have a number 4 because I like comedies more. I got Notting Hill 1.
I'm
Pretty
very
Woman
much
2.
a comedy guy, but Aaron Brockovich was awesome.
She's
great in it.
The head investigator, Albert Finney, is fantastic. The wonderful Albert Finney. But, she goes after this chemical
true
company.
Story.
It's a true story. And in fact, the real Aaron Brockovich has a cameo in this movie. You may not know that.
Yes, she does.
But, she won an Academy Award for it. She was great in it. It is a sad story. These families that were affected by this chemical leak lost people, lost family members, or they were mutilated for life, things like that. And it's a very sad story, but it's also an uplifting story about how you can the little guy can beat the man.
Hinckley, California, and contamination in there.
Yeah.
And just
in the water, in the drinking water, and they knew it, and they didn't do anything about it. So, Aaron Brockovich is my number 4. It's your 2 and his 1.
It's my 2, yeah.
So I'm done with the exception of my 3.
7.5 on IMDb. I'm sure Rotten Tomatoes has it near 90 at least.
It's like 87, I think.
But, it's a great movie. All right, Scooter, number 3.
Number 3 is the one I watched last night.
Okay.
And I didn't have any big grandiose expectations coming into it, but I loved it. Ticket to Paradise.
Okay, my wife saw that on a plane, tells me I got to watch it.
It's really, really good. It's a feel-good story. Their daughter, so she was married to George Clooney.
Yep.
Seen it, that's right.
They have a daughter. Daughter went to Bali after she graduated, or Bali, however you say it. Well, she ends up meeting a guy there, falling in love with him, so she just decides she's going to stay in Bali. And so George and Julia go over there together to see her and try to talk her out of it, but then they get there and they find their love again. It was a great movie.
The scene on the plane on the way over is great.
Yes, very much so.
I've heard that. I haven't seen it,
I
so
think
you guys got to
seen
talk
it,
about
but no, I can't remember.
there are no other stars in this movie.
Not really, no.
I mean, Sean Lynch plays Rob, the love interest for the daughter, but for the most part, it's George and Julia most of the time on the screen.
Yeah, and it's really, really good.
57 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's 6.1 on IMDb, so not great, but guess what? Neither was Notting Hill.
True.
Neither was Pretty Woman. So it is what it is.
My number 3
Yeah, where you at?
will end mine because Pretty Woman and
I've
Aaron
got one left.
Brockovich
I've got
were
one left
too.
as well.
And it could be any of them. I think she's great in Oceans.
Okay.
I got
let's get on this. Which one you got?
I got 11.
I got 12. Now, 11, the first one, she's with Andy Garcia. She's George Clooney's ex-wife or estranged wife.
Exactly.
And she's with Garcia the whole movie until the end. But in 12, she as Tess Ocean, she has to go overseas and pretend that she's Julia Roberts. So that's why I got Ocean's 12
You're probably
on there.
right, but I just like the first one a lot.
Ocean's 12 is really the less thought of the 3 Ocean's movies. 11 was great. 12, they kind of felt like they went through the motions, and 13, they kind of tried to make a comeback. By the way, 14 is in pre-production, in case you're wondering.
All that.
So that's good for me because I love all 3 of these films.
And they make lots of money making them.
Bruce Willis, her meeting Bruce Willis as fake Julia Roberts and just losing her stuff over it is great. And so I picked 12. She's in 11. I don't think she's in 13. In fact, I know. I didn't write it down, so I know she's not in 13. Neither is Catherine Zeta-Jones.
How many are there?
There's 11, 12, and 13. Those are the guys. And then they made an Ocean's 8 with Sandra Bullock.
I don't think I saw
They're a bunch of women. Now, I haven't seen that one, to be fair, because I'm a misogynistic pig, apparently. But I will see it.
I'm more apt to watch Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8's got a lot of cool ladies in it. So you can look it up, Scooter. I think Tiffany Haddish might be in this thing.
I think I saw it. But
Aquafina. I think Aquafina's in it.
Rihanna's in it.
Rihanna. That's who Rihanna.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
Bellatrix Lestrange is in it.
It's basically the female version of Ocean's 11.
They're thieves.
So, yeah, they're thieves. Everybody's a thief in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went with 12 just because she's playing an actress. She's playing Tess Ocean.
Playing herself.
Who's trying to act like she's Julia Roberts. And all the guys are making fun of her because she doesn't sound like her when it's really her. So I think that part of it's great. So there you go. Julia Roberts. I got one I wanted to talk about called America's Sweethearts. Did you ever see that with John Cusack? I'm a big John Cusack fan.
Yeah, I am too, but I've never
Billy
seen
Crystal's in that. And
what year was that?
That is 2001. She plays Kiki Harrison, who is the sister of Catherine Zeta-Jones, believe it or not. But Catherine Zeta-Jones and John Cusack are these 2 actors who made great movies together. Then they split up because they were married. And now the machine that is Hollywood is trying to get those 2 back together to make more movies so they can make more money. And Billy Crystal's an agent, and Julia Roberts is Catherine Zeta-Jones' sister, who's also her makeup person and her handler. and she ends up falling in love with John Cusack. It is really a really good movie that I love.
It got terrible reviews.
I got 5.7 on IMDb.
33% on Rotten.
I loved it.
But you know what? Who cares what they pick if you like the movie?
I loved it, and I wanted to have it on my top 5, but I couldn't. I didn't want to kick the Pelican Brief off because I love the Pelican Brief so much. So there you go.
I thought Scooter would
You
go
got
with
any
the Smurfs.
runner-ups?
I thought Scoot would go with Smurfs.
Runaway Bride would have been a honorable mention.
What about the
Same
Ant
here.
Bully? Did you see the Ant Bully? It's a cartoon.
I did.
Okay.
No.
I wanted to watch. You know what I wanted to watch last night? Mother's Day. Y'all seen that?
She's in Valentine's Day and Mother's Day.
I wanted to see Mother's Day, but I didn't have the time.
Valentine's Day I've seen. It's not bad.
I always confuse. Which one did you say? Runaway Bride?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I always confuse
Richard
Runaway
Gere.
Bride with My Best Friend's Wedding. She's in both of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I remember either one of them. Her first movie, Satisfaction, in 1988, it got 5 on IMDb. That's her first credited film. But her first one you know her from is probably Mystic Pizza,
Yeah, it's an oldie.
right? That was an oldie.
got it.
We didn't mention Steel Magnolias,
That's a really good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Flatliners. Here's a good one, Sleeping with the Enemy. Did you ever see that?
I didn't like that.
You didn't?
No.
Because she was being abused by her husband,
Yeah,
and she
he-
went into hiding,
Yeah, and he was coming after.
and he ended up killing her. She
Jimmy
ended up
Ref's
killing her.
got that on his list.
Jimmy Ref?
Yeah. He's got Aaron Brockovich 1, Sleeping with the Enemy 2, Pretty Woman 3, Pelican Brief 4, and Mystic Pizza 5.
Pretty much my list there.
The Mexican with Brad Pitt and James
Yeah,
Gandolfini.
I've seen that.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I'm looking down.
That's
into-
about it. Confessions of a
Yeah.
Dangerous Mind. I've seen Charlie Wilson's War with Tom Hanks. She's been in a couple with Tom Hanks. That's about it. I did see one that is a Netflix-only movie called Leave the World Behind. That was good. That was scary. It was actually scary because the apocalypse. All right, let's take a break. We're over time. We giving away next week's
Yeah, we can.
Morgan Freeman
Woo!
is who Scooter chose for next week's movie special. Come back, got some football news, birthdays as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big up. Welcome back. Beers on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter, final segment on this hump day.
Woo!
M&M Cartage hotline remains closed.
Still shut down.
Gameday Men's Health text line still open, 414-1450. Get your last second text into that number. Scooter, anybody want to text this
Yeah,
program?
all kinds
today?
of them this morning.
Oh, good.
Buzz says Luis Arias to the Phillies is the biggest pickup at the deadline.
That's an interesting take, and I don't disagree.
Everyday player who will set the table for the rest of the lineup. Turner has struggled this year, and this is exactly what Philly needs.
All right. No disagreement, although he's not going to set the table. He's going to hit fourth. He's going to knock 5 runs in.
They might switch that up.
Yeah, they might.
Buzz also says, I don't have many Julia Roberts movies. I was hoping for Pam Anderson.
I mean, yeah, the movies she's in are not reviewed on IMDb, I could tell you.
There's one you have to dig deep.
Dig really deep. Wow. Buzz.
Texter says, guys, according to Google, Molly Ringwald and Meg Ryan both turned down the role of Vivian in Pretty Woman before Julia landed it.
I do love seeing movie roles that people turn down. It's really, you wonder if they go, man, how could I have turned that down?
Patrick Murphy texts in, says Julia Roberts got to introduce the Dave Matthews Band into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2024.
That's interesting.
And her first dance with David Motor was to a Dave Matthews Band song.
Big Dave Matthews fan.
She was also the lead girl in Dream
so.
Girl in Dave Matthews Band's 2005 music video.
I saw that she was in a Dave Matthews video, but I didn't follow up on that. But yeah. Okay.
Dave Matthews coming to town.
That's all of it.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, good. By the way, quality fuel, fresh food, friendly service. Earnify helps make every visit to Thornton's count. Members save 5 cents per gallon every day, earn points on fuel and convenience purchases, and receive a 250-point welcome offer. Download the Earnify app and start earning at Thornton's today. That's EARNIFY. All right, let's do birthdays.
Let's do birthdays.
Why not? Mark Strong is 63 today. You ever see Zero Dark 30?
Yeah.
He's the FBI director in Zero Dark 30. He's one of those guys where you see him and you go, oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'd have to do.
But you don't know the name. Mark Strong, 63. Jonathan Silverman from Weekend at Bernie's. Remember that movie?
Oh, great movie.
Bernie was so great in that.
Okay. I can never respect your opinion if you think that's a great
I loved Weekend at Bernie's.
But Jonathan Silverman, Andrew McCormick was the other guy, but Silverman is 60 today.
That's crazy.
By the way, I did enjoy that movie, but it wasn't a great movie.
It's a great movie.
John Huston was in Chinatown. I think he directed it as well. Born on this day. He'd been 120 today, Tony. 120.
Wow, they've been old.
Maureen McCormick, get out the scooter meter. Marcia Brady from the Brady Bunch. Maureen McCormick is 70 today, Tony.
Well, that
makes me feel old.
Well, we were young and that show was on.
I know, but that makes me feel old. She's 70.
Oh, we'll go 3 here.
Well, when you were my age, she was a 4.75. I'm telling you.
Wasn't she like 14?
Yeah.
Probably, but when you're my age, when I was younger, yeah, she was fine.
Little Johnny
All right,
Spears.
you want to be a perv? Here we go. Lonnie Anderson, born on this date in 1945.
Who?
Lonnie Anderson from WKRP, Cincinnati. What was her name in that show? Do you remember?
Jennifer.
I forget.
I know it was Jennifer.
Herb Tarlick was the greatest, though, hitting on her all the time. Lonnie Anderson, who famously dated, or was she married to Burt Reynolds?
I think they dated.
They dated for a long time.
I don't think they were married.
Scooter? Lonnie Anderson.
I mean, I've got
a lot of hair.
A lot of hair, a lot of lip injections.
Yep. Agreed?
I'll 3 again.
All right. That's fair, I think. White Snake video, Tony. Tawny Katane.
Yeah, you're going to 4.5.
Born on this date in 1961, passed away in 2021.
Right.
Yeah, but Tawny Katane, she was in a Seinfeld episode.
She was on the hood.
She was on the hood of the White Snake video, hood of the car, dancing, and it was very erotic.
You all have that memory. I don't. Therefore, I'm going 3.5.
Yeah, that's fair, I think. It didn't end well for her, I would say that. She had a relationship with the old Angels pitcher, Chuck Finley.
You're right.
that he had to get a restraining order against her. So that did not end well either.
She looked scary in her older years.
Neil Armstrong, born on this date, 1930, would have been 96 today, a former astronaut. And country music singer Terry Clark, 58
Clark.
today. Do you want to?
Terry like
Clark.
Terry.
Yeah.
I'm a big Terry Clark.
Redneck woman.
No, that's Gretchen
No,
Wilson.
that's Gretchen
you're
Wilson.
right.
Come on, man.
Who's Terry Clark? What'd she sing? Come on, John. Give me one.
When Boy Meets Girl.
Poor, poor, pitiful me.
Poor. That's probably the most famous.
Girls
Yeah.
Lie Too.
Yep.
Terry Clark was very good looking.
I agree. 58 today.
We'll go 4 for Terry.
All right, good enough. Sports-wise, Anthony Edwards, AE, is 25 today, star of the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was also in the, what was the Adam Sandler movie he was in?
Hustle,
yes. Patrick Ewing, 64 today. Is he coaching again? Or is he just hanging out, going to all the Knicks playoff?
His winning record, I don't think was his percentage.
Well,
was
he was
good.
at Georgetown. What did you expect? 64 today. Otis Thorpe, former Houston Rocket.
Yeah.
64 also. He and Patrick Ewing, born on the same
Where did he
day.
play at? They can play Providence. Where did he play at?
Providence actually sounds right. Was it Boston College?
Somebody RP.
Look it up, Scooter. Otis Thorpe.
Providence is right.
Providence is right. There you go. Carl Crawford, former Major League Baseball player. His son's playing in the league right now with the Red Sox, I believe. He's 45 today. John Olerud, Toronto Blue Jay first baseman, 58 today.
Had to wear the hard hat because of
Yep. Wore it playing
issues.
first base.
Forgot about old Rude.
He was a good hitter, man.
Former Cincinnati Red and Red Sox Game 6 hero Bernie Carbo.
Bernie Carbo
is 79 today. Mark Mulder, who was on that great Oakland A's pitching staff that included Tim Hudson and Barry Zito.
He pitched for the Braves, too.
Mark Mulder, 49. I'm not sure about that. C.J. Spiller, former running back, Clemson Tigers. Is that right?
Yep.
39 today.
He never did anything.
He played for the Bills for a while, I think.
Yeah, but he was not good.
Roman Gabriel, former quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams. You saw it was his birthday?
Yeah, I saw it on
He was
Twitter.
born on this date in 1940. Probably our guy, Kevin Gallagher, that we follow.
Yeah.
Did he play with Dip?
He was good, man. Roman
I don't
was
think
good.
I'm not sure.
There's a couple pictures where he's got a big old jaw.
And the best head coach in men's ice hockey history in the United States, Herb Brooks, born on this date, 1937. If you have never seen the documentaries, you should watch them.
We played them.
Or if you haven't seen the movie Miracle, you should watch that because Kurt Russell channels Herb Brooks. He's great. Herb Brooks passed away in 2003 in a car wreck, 1937, the year of his birth. That's all for the birthdays today. Before I get to the Max Pack, some football news here. Carson Beck will start for Arizona tomorrow night, in case you're wondering, in the Hall of Fame game. The big news was the Bears signed right tackle Darnell Wright, 4 years, $116 million extension, 93 of it guaranteed. He becomes the highest paid right tackle in NFL history. He's out there to help protect Caleb Williams. And Falcons edge rusher Jalen Walker, former Georgia Bulldog, torn ACL at the first day of camp yesterday, and he is out for the season. All right, let's do the Max Pack. Max Pack presented by InsureMax and our friend Chad Hennessy. For all your insurance needs, you can call Chad. They've been serving the Louisville area for over 25 years. That number is 479-4085. 3-2 yesterday. My losers were the Dodgers and the Cardinals. The Reds came back to get me a win last night.
Woo! 2
runs in the 8th to beat the Athletics 5-4. All right, Tampa Bay at Colorado, 3 o'clock today. I don't know why I haven't been going with Tampa Bay already here. They won the first 2 games of this series. They're the better team. Former Red Nick Martinez goes to the mound today, and they're just a lot better than Colorado, so I'm taking Tampa Bay. Angels at Baltimore. Trevor Rogers on the mound for Baltimore. He's had a pretty good year, and it just means more to them than it does the Angels. I'm going to take Baltimore
Reed
there.
Detmer's pitching.
I know. I like going with Reed, but he hasn't been good. Cincinnati hosting the A's. I think the Reds are about to get hot. The Reds are hot right now. They haven't lost a series since the All-Star break. They took game 1 last night. Rhett Lauder pitches, which doesn't excite me.
He's going to start pitching well.
But I like the Reds tonight against Jacob Lopez and the A's. White Sox and Red Sox. I went with the Red Sox at home last night. I'm doing it again here. I love it when Sonny Gray's on the mound for Boston. I really, I actually watched to see when he's pitching so that I can bet the Red Sox, and I'm going to do that again tonight. And finally, trying to make some money. I'm getting money with Paul Skeens in Pittsburgh tonight. I know they're in Milwaukee. Milwaukee beat them last night, and Skeens has struggled this year. He's got to put it together at some point, and if I can get plus money with Paul Skeens, I'm going to do it. So there's your max back.
Kyle Harrison's pitching for the Brewers.
Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Boston, and Pittsburgh. That's your max back. Did you notice, Tony, your Rangers won a walk-off last night?
I was watching.
Ezekiel Duran with the big.
He's been good.
The right fielder for San Francisco did not Lee.
Was it? Oh yeah, it is. HLE or whatever.
He just couldn't have played that ball any worse. Fly ball to the warning
track. He got
track.
tangled up, fell down.
It was right over his head. He turned the wrong way, and he fell as he was trying to catch it. Ends up being a walk-off long single for Ezekiel Duran. And the Rangers beat San Francisco 5-4. I mentioned my Cubs 5-1 over the Dodgers. Dansby Swanson 3 for 4, a double, a homer, two runs, and an RBI. And Scooter's Reds get 2 runs in the 8th on wild pitches. Whatever it takes, right, Scooter?
We've been having some really good luck lately.
They beat the Athletics 5-4. The A's had taken the lead in the 7th, and I thought, the Reds are going to blow this. But they come back and win it.
2-game win streak. They're only 4 games under 500. And then in the wild card, John, let me pull it up real quick.
We don't care about the wild card tournament. We care about
Reds fans.
How many games they're under 500 because we've got over 80.5.
Well, as long as they're in the race, that's good for us. They're 5 games out of the wild card.
100% agree with you. Late games last night. Mentioned Tampa Bay beat Colorado 9-7 and 11. Liam Hicks, the newest Ray, with a grand slam. Detroit shuts out Seattle 8-0. Melton 7 shutout innings there for the Tigers. And San Diego beat our Diamondbacks 9-4 last night. One of our favorites, Manny Machado, 3 for 5 with a double and 4 RBIs last night. San Diego, I think, scored 6 in the first 2 innings.
We didn't get to talk about Akron, offensive coordinator.
Oh, that's cool.
That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get them. Hey, fan, you want to call the first series?
Yeah.
Not the first play, the first series. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Matt Dennison's next. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.